Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to talk about a story that broke. I don't know when this broke, but I wanted to talk about it because it involves one of my favorite DC characters of all time, and that is, of course, Harley Quinn. If you guys don't know, in the comics, the Harley Quinn comics, and even in the animated series, Batman the animated series, there is a big relationship between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, and Margot Robbie wants to break that relationship up onto the big screen. So she wants to take that and bring it up to the big screen for everyone to see. Now, I have some Harley Quinn comics. I do have one that has Poison Ivy in it. It's not as I haven't finished it, but it's not as weird as you would think. It's not like they're gay. It's like a kind of a BFF thing. But I think in the new cartoon, which I haven't seen, but the new Harley Quinn animated series, which is a very violent series. I think they do have a bit of a sexual kind of gay relationship going in that series. So this is the quote from Margot Robbie. "Trust me, I chew their ear off about it all the time." She's talking about Warner Brothers there. "But they must be sick of hearing it. But I'm like, Poison Ivy, come on, let's do it. I'm very keen to see a Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn relationship on screen. It'll be so fun. I'll keep protesting them. Don't worry." That's very interesting that Margot Robbie wants this, because, like, I won't be surprised that they will do it, because, like, Margot Robbie was huge involved in that Birds of Prey movie. She was a executive producer on it, and she is going to do a great job in. I'm looking forward to the new Suicide Squad movie that's coming out this year. I'm going to do a whole thing of my mum watches the DC films. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting, because the whole thing of that relationship is that it's very, I guess the way that I can kind of put it is that it's kind of telling young girls that it will be okay. It's okay to be gay. The Birds of Prey movie, that was rated R18 plus in America, and A15 plus over here. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how the whole thing breaks, because I love Margot Robbie. She is one of my favorite characters from the DC films, especially Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey. She was one of the best bits of Birds of Prey, along with Black Canary, and also a huge part, and I loved her in Suicide Squad. One of my favorite parts of Suicide Squad, Margot Robbie, Will Smith, and I actually didn't mind Jared Leto's Joker. But those are the three characters that I kind of liked in Suicide Squad. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where this goes, because if you remember the last, the last live action version of Poison Ivy, and the only version of Poison Ivy that we got in live action, was Uma Thurman in Batman and Robin, which I didn't mind how she was portrayed in that, but the origin story is just ridiculous. It's just the typical someone pushes her into chemicals and she turns into Poison Ivy. But yeah, like the whole thing that they did with her, it's from the comics. Her love dust is from the comics, and the only costume that I thought that she looked good in, which I kind of wanted to see in a film, because the whole long dark green tights and the light green top. I didn't really like that that costume. It's not a great Poison Ivy costume. But the one where Batman and Robin are having the bidding war between for Poison Ivy, because Poison Ivy put her love dust on them. That costume that she has in that scene is what I would want to see in live action, but you could probably update the costume and stuff like that. And honestly, give Uma Thurman another shot, because the only thing that lacked from getting a good Poison Ivy and even Mr. Freeze and Batman and Robin was the script. The script was awful for Batman and Robin, especially having like Alicia Silverstone there. She was just there. So if you give Uma Thurman another shot, if you don't give Uma Thurman another shot, sure. But I want Poison Ivy to be someone that's well known and not like an unknown person. Because even though I'd never heard of Margot Robbie before she did Harley Quinn, you gotta remember she was pretty well known. She was part of Wolf of Wall Street. She was in Focus with Will Smith. She did a lot of those films before Suicide Squad. And she's been becoming a big name for herself. Like, she's been doing voiceovers for Peter Rabbit, and she's done more Birds of Prey, and she's done Suicide Squad, both Suicide Squads actually, and, like, there's no better version of Harley Quinn than Margot Robbie's. Margot Robbie's smashed it out of the park in Birds of Prey, and smashed it out of the park in Suicide Squad. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on the story of Margot Robbie wanting a Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy relationship in a film. So guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. Also hit the little bell icon to get notified of future videos I make. See you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.